got to clean up is that start. He was last off the blocks this morning.
And then how about Drew Kibler and his range? Kibler led off the 800-yard free relay for Texas yesterday as they won a national championship. Qualified second here in the 50.
Second here in the 50. Last year he swam the 500 instead of the 50, and he was fifth in that.
And then he got Brooks Curry out of LSU, gold medalist in the 4x100 in Tokyo, the first gold medalist in LSU swimming history. He is kind of blazing his own path down there in Baton Rouge.
He's been 18.6. He's going to be really good in that 100 the last day.
And Bjorn Seeliger for Cal, looking to get the maximum 20 points and keep the Bears in the hunt for the NCAA championship. You got your top two contenders, Cal and Texas, right in the middle of the pool with Seeliger and Kibler.
And when you think about the team standpoint, Cal really needs this. They've got two Texas Longhorns in here. He's got to offset that a little bit. He won't do it by much, but he's got to offset it a little bit with a big win here for Cal.
That's a good point. We haven't even mentioned Cameron Auchinachie of Texas in lane number 6. He was the number 4 qualifier, two-time All-American in Denver before grad transferring this year to Texas.
And another guy. We've got so many, but watch this guy, Jordan Crooks. This guy is amazing, a freshman. We've seen so many freshmen do it here. We just saw Marchand in the 200 IM. Sates in the 500 freestyle, another freshman to keep an eye out. Can't believe that Seeliger was just a sophomore.
Crooks was the SEC champ this year, came in as the top seed heading into the prelims. He'd swim 18:53 coming into the championship.
This one will be electric.
Take your water.
Great start in the middle. Seeliger was a little better, not much, 0.63. Ramadan 0.57 down there in lane number 2.
Auchinachie's in the mix as well. Oh, this is so close, coming to the wall. That's 6 wide, up there in 7. Curry's in the mix, and Brooks Curry gets it done. LSU is a national champion. Curry takes it.
That's what happens when you get to the 50 in a final at the NCAA championships. Anything can happen. And I'm talking anything. One slight mistake. Seeliger and his start came back to bite him at the end. You can see way up there at the top of your screen in lane number 7, second from the top. Good start by Curry, clean start. And then he breaks the hole so well. Again, keep your eye on him up there in lane number 7. Gets up underneath that huge wave. These guys are like linebackers coming into the wall, so you've got to get up underneath that wave. He does a little bit better of a job. He's not a big boy. He's not a big guy at all. But he can fly down the pool, and he just out-touches by how much?
3/100ths of a second.
3/100ths of a second, and there's a false start.
And it is a big one. It is Auchinachie of Texas. So all of a sudden, Texas loses double-digit points because Cameron Auchinachie has been disqualified for a false start. That means...
And I'm not sure, that's the only thing I can think of as a false start. We need to look at that at some point because that's the only thing it could be is a false start. But I didn't see that. His reaction time wasn't that great.
So Curry, Seeliger.
That's huge.
And then a tie for third between Brownstead and Crooks. But all of a sudden, Texas gets just one batch of finals points instead of 2. But the story, Brooks Curry gets the win by 3/100ths, and he's with Lara Overton.
Brooks, it almost looked like it was a blanket finish. There were about 6 guys who were up there to that final push. That lean got you that 300ths that you needed to get the victory. How tight was it? How quickly did you realize that you'd gotten the victory?
I didn't know at first. I mean, you get that end of the race confusion. You don't know what's going on. Look at the scoreboard. Had to triple take that one. But yeah, great finish there. I was in between, like kind of a full stroke and a short stroke, so went with the long stroke. Paid off there. I thought that was a great race.
Tactically, an excellent race from you, and the records have been falling all across this meet. What can you say about the caliber of competition that you faced today to win this NCAA title?
oh, this is awesome competition. This is the highest it gets, and it's a pleasure racing these guys, seeing them again, and it's just great all around. I love being here. Great guys. So.
And a great win for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, with that disqualification to Auchinachie and the second place for Bjorn, Seeliger gets a bit closer at the top. Cal in contention, Texas still leading, and then Florida third. A 3/100th of a second win for Brooks Curry ahead of Cal's Bjorn Seeliger.